Meanwhile, remember, all of this has happened culminating a dramatic day in Dhaka that saw Bangladesh's longest-serving Prime Minister, the daughter of Bangabandhu, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, step down and flee the country, a country that she's ruled, some say, imperiously and autocratically for the last 15 years. Questions in particular over the elections that were held in Bangladesh earlier this year. Those street protests had flared up for a week, and finally, with over 300 protesters killed, it seems that the army decided to step in. The army chief says an interim government will be formed for now. Here is how the dramatic events unfolded that eventually led to Sheikh Hasina having to flee Bangladesh.
Nearly 50 years after the founder of Bangladesh, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and most of his family were assassinated in a coup, his daughter and Bangladesh's ruler for 20 years, Sheikh Hasina, flees the country. On a day student protesters were to embark on a march to Dhaka, Hasina stepped down as the Prime Minister. Took a chopper out of the capital city, Kurmiltola. From there she headed to Delhi on a Bangladesh Air Force plane. Her final destination is not known. A short while later, around 3:30 p.m., Bangladeshi Army Chief, in an address to the nation, announced the formation of an interim government.
All opposition parties got together and proposed to form an interim government. We will go and meet the president and propose to form an interim government and will run the country.
interim government former ব্যাপারে ওনার সাথে আলোচনা করে আমরা একটা interim government form করে দেশ পরিচালনা করব.
Hundreds of protesters stormed Hasina's residence, taking away chairs, furniture, utensils and other memorabilia. They also vandalized Mujibur Rahman's statue. The country had been in turmoil since June 5th, when a High Court ruling brought back quota for freedom fighters' descendants in first and second-class jobs. The quota was incidentally scrapped by the Hasina government in 2018. What turned the tide overwhelmingly was Hasina's remark on July 14th, wondering if the quota should be given to Razakars instead of freedom fighters.
If the grandchildren of Mukti Jodha can't qualify for reservation, is it to be given to Razakars?
While Hasina issued clarifications, the damage was done. The comparison to Pakistan-backed militia that carried out atrocities on local population during the 1971 liberation movement angered the protesters. Over 300 people died in the protest since June. The highest single-day toll was on Sunday, when more than 100 people died, eventually sealing the fate of Sheikh Hasina. Bureau Report, India Today.